We'll open with an overview of the city. We begin looking down at this vast white desert. It is like, as far as the eye can see, just white salt. And then as we zoom in and pan a little bit, we can see this almost like a cone of like steel and glass as we zoom into the city of New Radiance, the city, the city of dreams, city of gold. This is the land of opportunity for the current day Kalanine. Anyone can be anything, and there are opportunities galore. As we zoom in to, sorry, I need to get my, forgot to get Obsidian up. Obsidian has my notes.
Land of opportunity, America.
No, what I was going to say while David's pulling up his notes is where anyone could be anything. I was like, man, David's got to throw in that Zootopia quote because half of us are furries.
I was about to say.
I was going to say, it sounds like what New Yorkers think New Yorkers like.
The party is more furry than human.
That is
technically, I have skin. Technically, I am not a furry.
No, you're just a furry mentally.
I meant of the furries, me and Mikayla are actually furry. You're furry in spirit, don't worry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna zoom into this the southern quadrant of the city, in the main ring down to Bondrea Southern University, where all of you attend school, for various purposes. This is a, large, I want to say, like, how big are our university campuses? Like a couple, like, I wanted to say a couple square miles, but is that entirely too large?
College, man.
I don't think that's too large.
I've never been to a community college, so I don't know how big like university campuses are.
They're a small city. They can be about a small city.
I mean, I've driven around the U of O, and that takes up several city blocks. So,
all right, yeah, let's say with housing included, it's like a good square mile. Is this university?
It's university sized. Got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
This university is university sized. And then we'll zoom in a little bit farther. All of you are making your way towards class. So as we're doing that, let's go through and introduce everyone's characters. And let me know what you like. Let me know what's anything happening on your journey to class.
I guess I could go if everyone else is going to be unsure of who's going first.
Yeah, all of us are avoiding eye contact with the teacher.
Yeah, this is very in character, actually. Avoiding, like, no one look at David in the eyes. Don't pick on me.
He can't see us if we don't move.
It might be a game, but introverts are still introverts.
All right, you guys would know her, of course, but she's called River Blossom. She's got this like golden blonde hair, mostly just gold, with like daisies woven into it. She's got a tie-dye shirt on and very like floaty sort of pants. She's quite literally glowing, like there's almost like a halo effect around her head. And yeah, she's probably 3.5 feet tall. So yeah, she's half Asimar and half halfling. And she just kind of floats around the campus, not literally, but just, metaphorically. And I reckon on the way to class, she's probably picking flowers and admiring them and putting them in her hair.
Elliot, pick someone to go next.
I'll throw Mikayla under the bus. Go for it.
All right.
Somebody.
If our dear Sparky would be joining Kucheka, being roommates.
We're roommates.
Kucheka, meanwhile, while trying to hunch over to make himself look small, is a good 7'3" and towers over the rest of the class in a way that's made him quite uncomfortable, to be honest. He'd rather not be noticed. He's in like an oversized, like turtleneck kind of sweater, very hunched little sweater vest. He's currently lugging around a backpack that's way too big. Like, you look at it and you go, that can't possibly just be textbooks. What in the world did you bring with you? And is walking beside Sparky while quickly kind of going through and checking some stuff on his phone.
So I guess that just ties into my little guy, Sparky. I'd like to think that my little guy, because my guy I think stands at 2 feet tall, I believe. That I'm hitching a ride on the shoulder of this behemoth here. My roommate, just kind of like vibing, keeping guard, hitching that free ride to class. They are just kind of paying attention to their surroundings, looking around at what's going on. Being small, but they have an air of like just tiny, but they have a tiny furious anger within them. You don't want to mess with them.
I feel like I should probably put in, because I didn't vocalize what my character is. 7-foot knoll, so very spotted hyena looking with a dark patch of fur up towards the fringe area.
Oh yeah, and my character, it's based off of a sand cat, so they have like the tan fur and they're about as tiny can be. Like they are just small. But very angry in such a tiny body. Firecracker, essentially. That's why they're Sparky.
So I am a gallus little chicken dude. Basically the chicken from Robin Hood. I'm a scholarship student, and I find myself jumping between majors as I feel around for something that feels quite right. In my process of chasing my dreams, I've heard rumors about a specific professor who teaches this class. It's a small number of students, and several of them handpicked specifically by the professor. I'm wondering if he has something to do with a historical event in a dark, twisted manner. I also am majorly into philandering, pot peddling, and couch surfing as I live out my musical dreams.
Yo,
As one
pot
does.
peddling.
What's your character's name?
Alan Nadale.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I guess that just leaves me. Careening around a corner with a squished croissant in their mouth. Anxiously trying to run around with an overfilled to-go cup of coffee is now I have to figure out, I have so many options. Is Vanil, and Vanil is just a little, very pretty, green-skinned, almost looks like a tiny elf, but isn't. Is a small goblinoid, and running around with a bag with definitely books, but too many books. And they are anxiously trying to get to class early to make sure that their favorite pen has not been stolen yet.
So all of you filter into the classroom of Dr. Meshi. Let me pop his little picture in the roll 20.
I make the joke that it's maybe a meshy classroom. Sorry.
I don't think he super cares for cleanliness, so it may well be. Dr. Meshi is a black dragonborn with very oversized horns.
No kidding, damn.
Damn, boy, what them horns do.
I'm gonna cut myself on that, but
Well, at least they're going that way and not like in towards his skull where he'd be like, well, I've only got a couple of years left before this skewers me.
What? Beastars?
at least I will die in style.
So as you guys filter in, Dr. Meshi is currently loading up a traveling bag with some supplies, because today all of you are going on a field trip. Part of the module, or what you guys have been studying for the past few weeks is was it? It's ancient Gate burial sites. Gate being the southernmost country on this planet. And today, thanks to some connections from Dr. Meshi, you guys are going to be exploring a newly uncovered dig site in Gate. And you guys are going to be among the first researchers to actually explore the site.
To
Wait.
get past the gate.
Wait, the site visit was today?
Yes.
Oh,
Dr. Meshi will like turn around like, yes. We've talked about this like for the last like 3 weeks.
yeah, I thought it was a different day. Do I need to bring anything?
You can borrow supplies if you need them.
All right. Okay, thanks.
Do you at least like have like your notebook?
Yeah, I got one. It's just like it's a sheet of paper, just a single sheet of paper.
Paper, no
I-
pencil.
I think
Elliot, we're
I think
supposed to be playing a character, not ourselves.
I think Dr. Meshi is used to this by now. From you
Already-
and just like, all right, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Got ditzy over here.
All right. Do. All right. Class. Just some ground rules today. You guys are gonna stay together. Again, these ancient dig sites often are protected in certain ways we don't know yet. So you guys are going to stay together. Stay behind the dig site crew. And with any luck, we'll be able to do some quality field research today. And just so you know, homework for the next 3 weeks is going to be I need an essay on, or give me some your research notes on what you see today. So go ahead and take some notes, make some conclusions, make some guesses, see what we can come up with. Anyway, if all of you are ready, let's head over to the head over to the teleportation room, and we will get transported over as soon as we can.
Awesome.
I'd like to say as soon as that. Oh, sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
As soon as the comment of "stay behind the dig crew" goes off, Kucheka is immediately side-eyeing Sparky with a knowing look
I
and
know
a
you're
brief,
talking about.
kind of like if Sparky's still would you still be perched up on Kucheka's shoulder?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a hand slowly gripping the end of your tail, just slightly tightening.
Damn it. My plan,
Curses the tail.
not the tail.
All right.
Yeah, and as soon as the introductory speech is done by Dr. Meshi, Vanil will take out their phone and leave a voice note about what the homework is.
All right.
Smart one over here.
So, a lot of you follow Dr. Meshi to the school's warp facilities. There is a series. The campus has like a transport depot, and one of the sections on it is a teleportation circle. And with the assistance from the operator, get you guys transferred over to the Digsite warp pad. Dr. Meshi will explain that Digsite crew set up a teleportation circle shortly after the site's discovery to ensure travel to and from was expeditious.
Is it going to be safe, like going through the teleportation thingy?
Yes.
Is there anything we can't
Are
bring?
you sure about that?
Uh,
I'm just a little guy over here. Are you sure this is safe?
this magic is thousands of years old. I'm pretty sure it's safe.
All right.
Yes, that we've been using this technology for quite a long time. I've used one myself quite often.
I'ma still be skeptical.
All
I'll
right.
accept it, but
All right. So the Meshi gives a nod to the warp pad operator, and you guys are teleported to a what looks like to be a and the side of a shallow hill where like a large area has been dug out to reveal the outside of some sort of like structure under the hill. It is also significantly colder here because you guys come from the hottest place on the planet to now the most southern country.
Oh dear.
I'm freezing my beak off.
All right,
I'd
all right,
like to
everyone.
think-
Let's get inside. I think it should be sheltered from the elements from out there.
Yeah, this is
You-
way colder than I
and the
thought it would.
teacher takes a swig of their drink.
What you didn't realize was that
Are
she
you
definitely has
like-
some rum in there. That's just it's a flask.
He's already knows what this class is like and is like, this is how I cope.
Why are you guys so cold? I'm doing fine.
Meanwhile, I'm also like, I'm fine. I'm, on like the shoulder of this 7-foot hyena, just being like,
Yeah, in the like mane of
yeah, this is
fear.
great. I'm fine.
Quick, everyone, get on, get on.
Everybody group hug, except not really. Don't touch me.
Yeah, Kucheka also just like don't touch me.
Don't, please don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Vanil wears a hoodie and a blazer, so they just kind of pull their hood and go inside.
All right. So as you guys enter the propped up entrance to this like buried structure, you guys notice that the pathway just keeps going down for a while. The dig crew have set up torches and other lights along the way. But one thing you'll notice is that as you get deeper, where it was like kind of frosty outside, it gets damp and almost like it gets like almost wet and dripping as you guys get down towards as it opens up into a main chamber.
Is it humid?
Very.
Sticky.
It doesn't work well with the fur.
Suddenly no longer wanting to cling to Kucheka's arms.
Exactly. Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take this on my own and jumps down.
All right. As you reach this central chamber and it perhaps reaches out, you find yourself in a fairly large circular chamber, fairly well preserved, honestly, given how old the outside of this looked. Around the edge, you see like stone statues of various, mostly dwarves, a couple of humans, and then there are like sealed doorways in between the statues all around the edge. In the middle, however, there is a large rune-covered like boulder, and then there are ground markings around it, kind of come out in like streaking patterns from the boulder itself.
Question: is there
Yep.
anything particularly shiny in the place?
The boulder is shiny, actually.
I'd like to say that my character would probably grab Kucheka's, like, what pant, whatever they can reach, and be like, "We're going to that thing first," and just start trying to be like, "Come on, let's go.
Alright.
We gotta go see it."
Yeah. So as you're in there, you can see that there are maybe half a dozen archaeologists who are studying various sections of the outside. No one seems to be looking at the boulder itself. Everyone seems to be more interested in the statues and in the sealed doorways.
They got their eyes on the wrong thing. The boulder's shining.
Is there anything specific about the statues that they're of particular interest?
I think if you ask one of the archaeologists, they'll note that the craftsmanship on them is extremely like quality. Like they are a very very accurate build, and also it's interesting that they are in such perfect condition, given that this site is probably 600-700 years old. Is the by their best estimation.
I'm suspicious.
How are they like
Hmm.
like to scale with our size, or like the humanoid size, or are they like much
They
bigger?
are I want to say like probably like 1.5 times normal scale. So like
Yeah.
He saw like
So-
a normal statue that's humanoid.
yeah, they're
That's
yeah,
maybe not a fair statement.
they're fairly big, but they're not like towering. They're just like large.
You're not
Okay,
looking at it like
definitely.
this, unless you're me, where everything gets looked at like this.
So they're definitely not people turned to statue by Gorgons. Okay, that was my first concern. Excellent. The
And
statue. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go.
No, you go.
So many goes.
So like, are these statues? Are they of a? Did you say that they were of a specific like species or race of people, or?
They are mostly dwarves. There's a couple of humans. Gate is the historic homeland of the dwarves, so that kind of lines up. But there are a couple of humans here as well.
Are the statues though? Those of the dwarves?
They're both. They're mostly
okay.
dwarf statues. There's a couple of humans. The humans
So
are
then, are the
infinitely
dwarves
taller.
statues dwarf sized then, or
No,
are
no.
they? Okay.
The dwarf statues are also about 1.5 times
Okay,
the
that's what I
size.
was wondering. Is this like, am I like being like, oh hey, this statue, decent height and like understandable, or am I still going like?
They're all pretty big.
So even the dwarves are human sized. Got it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Go for
I
it.
was just going to say Vanil, also very short, will also be looking up and we'll be taking videos of the walkthrough and then individual pictures.
Perfect.
yeah, Kucheka is also going to be taking photos of them. Are the statues detailed enough of being able to tell clothing of different time periods carved into them?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Oh, I will with my +5 to history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First roll of the
So
campaign.
good.
You gotta be kidding me. My first roll is a nat 1!
It's a great way to
I
kick it off.
know nothing!
Way to go! Oh, I'm glad
We
I
did
picked
it.
you as a friend in this game.
All right. Given your extreme expertise in this area, you determined that these statues were designed to be reminiscent of the what is it?
Hold on one second.
You're super confused because this is not you don't think that the statues have historical clothing on. You think they have like what is it? What's I don't remember what's
Like
called?
like a costume, or
Yeah, it looks like historical costume, not like historical wear. Like something you'd see in a period piece, not in like ancient burial site.
Yeah, Kucheka will kind of just look and kind of
Can I check around for markings?
Absolutely. What are you looking at specifically?
Seeing if there's any sort of like glyphs or some sort of scribing as to an old note.
Okay. Are we looking at the walls, the statue, or the orb, or the boulder?
The boulder.
Oh, perfect. Okay, go ahead and give me a investigation check. So I think
How do I do that here?
okay. So I don't think we have the thing installed for you. So go ahead and in D&D Beyond, or not D&D Beyond,
Yep.
but in a Roll20, my bad. Your
okay.
investigation is a +2. So go ahead and just type /R D20 +2.
No space.
Should be a space between D20, between R and D20. So
Okay.
it should look like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect. All right.
Hey.
Oh, good. Someone's competent with rolls, at least.
No, you should see me with real dice. It is atrocious.
All right. So on this boulder, you see that there are there are quite a few like runic symbols on it. And then there's some there are runic symbols. Specifically, there are 6 like deeper symbols you'll see. They're quite a bit like sunk in. Just show you something real quick.
Is it
And
any part that I recognize?
I was gonna say, because you picked oh, you didn't pick any languages. Hold up.
Oh shit.
uh-oh.
Sorry. I am very much boomerang here with the technology.
It's all good. Do you have any idea what language you would have picked? I think you would have gotten at least one extra other than Gallus.
Whatever the common is. Where am I
I think,
looking here?
yeah, common should be a given.
Yeah.
It should be common, your race, and then you might get access to one more, depending on your
Infernal?
background and stuff.
Sure, that works actually.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at these, you can definitely see like you can't quite make out what the words say, but there you can definitely tell that there is like an inscription above these 7 symbols. And like as you're like trying to make it out, you notice that one of the symbols is glowing very faintly.
It's always a good sign.
The shiny's always
6
good.
symbols, my bad. There's 6 symbols. I don't know.
Does anyone else want to take a look at this? I think I may have found something.
Oh no, man, we just walked into a horror movie. Someone's already said that. I think you guys should look at this.
I think
Yeah.
somebody else should touch it.
Yeah, Vanil will having caught this on video, as opposed to pictures, will walk over. One of my students has asked for my help, so I'm going to go and take a look at this. Bear with me just one second.
Said it's shiny, right?
Yeah, the rock
glowing.
is it's vaguely actually, I want to say that the boulder itself is like almost metallic. it's it looks like it's made of like ore, kind of.
Can I be like particularly cat-like and just see the shiny and be like, this is like a red laser pointer, and be like, I want to go touch it.
Absolutely.
No thinking, just going to like being like, hey, you know what? That looks really cool.
Right.
Eyes
you
wide.
letting
I'm
go of
absolutely
Kucheka
going to
for that?
encourage that.
As you touch it, one of the other symbols lights up. So there's now one faintly glowing and one brighter.
Okay. And
As long as you're touching it, it glows.
I think if you
Okay.
press all of them at once, it'll take a screenshot.
clarifying
precious.
clarifying question. These are symbols, correct? Not any like
Not
a language.
The symbol the runes that are glowing don't seem to be like a specific language. They're more of just arcane runes. I will say
Okay.
also, Dani, as you're touching it, you start to feel lightheaded.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's not good. I already have a pretty light head, so that being added to it probably isn't great.
Yeah, you're probably like 8 pounds soaking wet anyway, so
Yeah, honestly. Just
um
like got my paws on this thing and I'm like, yo, guys, you gotta touch this.
Oh,
Okay,
Uh,
now I really want to touch it.
Vanil will do an arcana roll. Would arcana or history make more sense for this?
Either or works. Like go. They'll both give you similar information.
Okay. We'll stick with my +8. Oh, cool. 11.
That's honestly that's good enough. I think what you'll notice is that the inscription, above the symbols is actually in Celestial, which I believe is the language you have.
It is.
And so you can read that inscription if you'd like.
Yep. I'll do the Gandalf thing and read it in Celestial and then do the translation. A la Door to Moria.
All right. The translate so as you read it, that the inscription reads, the gift of life from six still living reveals the secrets the seventh has hidden.
Is there anything going on with my guy? Like, am I still
Yeah,
Am I dead?
you're getting more lightheaded. In fact, actually, you're getting lighter.
Am I like floating?
Like not quite, but like you definitely feel like you're not putting any weight on your feet anymore.
Hey y'all, help. Something's going on here. Something's not right.
Real quick, can Kucheka look around for the adults of the like traveling party to be like, where's our supervision gone?
Literally literally all of the archaeologists are like absorbed in the things that they're looking at. Meshi is like watching you guys, but is like talking with one of the archaeologists. As far as he can see, like you guys are just doing your thing.
Clearly, you did not hold my tail well enough. Because
Yeah, Kucheka's kind of cursing under his breath and just kind of grabs the back of your shirt while you're touching this thing, and then gets too curious and touches whatever one's next to you.
oh,
All right. As you touch it, another symbol lights up, and you start to feel lightheaded.
we're in this
Okay, we need to
together.
stop touching stuff.
That's how we're gonna start this session. We're gonna start touching stuff.
Okay, you guys, this is a riddle. You don't have to touch everything to understand what the riddle means. It's just a wordplay. The
It
life
doesn't
of
have to
this,
be that deep,
the life
girly.
of this-
Wait, girly, they, them, he, them. What are your pronouns? Just to refer to you correctly. I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay. Vanil is technically gender fluid. So a good rule of thumb is just they.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just be like, hey, doesn't have to be that deep. Just touch one.
All right, I've touched the next one.
All right.
Just bowling Vanil out of the way.
All right. As River goes touch it, the fourth symbol lights up, and River starts to feel lightheaded. Kucheka starts to feel lighter and is putting less weight on their feet, and Sparky is actually lifted off the ground a little bit at this point.
Kucheka is holding Sparky to the ground at this point. No.
Oh, so now you grab my tail.
How many statues are there? Like total number?
So around the whole room, there's probably about a dozen.
Well, that can't be the answer. There's too many statues.
So what was the riddle again?
It's the
riddle was-
lives of the six will reveal the secret of the seventh.
It's the gift of life from six still living reveals the secrets the seventh has hidden.
How? Because all four of us are touching it, right?
Vanil is not.
Except, well, the rest of us over here.
Is Alan touching it?
Is there still something else glowing that hasn't been touched yet?
Yeah, there are two symbols that are not glowing yet.
There's two more of us.
I'll touch the right
slow
one.
turn from Vanil.
We all look.
It lights up. You start to get
over
lightheaded.
thinking it, just touch it.
Everyone who's
Just one
already
little
touching
chicken
it, again, it starts to feel lighter, and is like, I think at this point, Kucheka's starting to lift a little off the ground.
Which is impressive, because damn.
Kucheka's freaking out. Kucheka's just kind of frozen in place right now and doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, Vanil takes their phone, does the video. So it appears
Kucheka
that
turns
my...
and like, don't post that.
World star.
Yeah, just like doing a... So welcome to my channel. It appears that...
Wait,
it appears that my fellow
how-
students are deciding to Willy Wonka their way out of this Digsite.
How far away are they from me?
Vanil
again,
probably took like a 5-step back to count the statues in the room.
Otherwise, I'd be like,
I'm not far enough away for me to kick a leg out to try and reassure you.
touch the rock. Stop thinking about it.
You can. You want to fuck around and find out? You can kick. You can kick.
I
Vanil.
touched the rock already. What are you gonna do?
Hey, Kucheka, you should try trying to fly through the air. See if you can fly now.
No, I'd rather not. Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, we can fly now?
If you remove your hand from the rock, you immediately gain your weight again.
My dreams of being the first flighted chicken ever dashed.
You
So
can make a movie out of that.
Yeah.
And if you remove, if someone removes their hand, their symbol starts to fade.
Well, I'll put my hand back instantly on it because, it fades and I'm like, no, I want the bright thing back again.
Yeah. Vanna will keep recording and will turn their phone to Dr. Meshi. And as you can see here, the authority figure here is not really doing shit.
Now, really quick, because have they been doing this the whole time anytime they film in class or anything? / do they actually have a channel? This holds importance to my character. I need to be honest.
Shenanigans Network.
No, they don't actually have a channel. It makes them feel important to talk to other people about what they're doing.
But nobody watches it.
It's not.
lame.
It's because it's on a private channel and no one has the link to it.
Oh,
Just
sorry
play
about
it to an
that.
empty room.
Yeah, just expositing to an empty echo chamber.
That works
But-
for Kucheka then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Vanna will eventually it appears the peer pressure has gotten to me and I must touch the thing in order to progress. Wish me luck, and we'll put away their phone.
And you say that she does, they do this all the time, right? Or like they do this
Or,
a
like-
lot, where they'll just. Do you do that frequently, where you start trying to video record yourself?
Not in public. This is probably one of the few times that it's done publicly.
Oh, actually, been a thing. Okay,
Yeah,
in that case, never mind.
yeah. If they've done field trips before, Vanil will do this as a way of remembering everything.
Remembering stuff.
Yeah.
Is this
To
a
have that-
common thing that field trips happen, or?
I think during the I think this is like a year-long class. You've
Mhm.
had one or two field trips to already explored dig sites. Just as for documentation purposes. This is the first one where it's to a newly exposed dig site.
Covered. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. Vanil will put away their phone and will walk up to the thing and give a shake of disapproval before touching.
All right. With that, all 7 symbols grow brighter, and then all of you feel your weight going as you guys start to lift off the ground, and the rock lifts off the ground.
Oh no.
Magic rock.
Bye, Dr. Meshi, we're unionizing.
At this point, Dr. Meshi looks over and taps the researcher that he was talking to and points over students, what are you doing?
We're unionizing.
Can I look at the rooster and be like, "What did you? What did you do? Did you do this?"
We're absconding with the mother load.
Sparky,
It's
I
the
hate
goods.
you, I hate you, I hate
Yeah.
you, I hate you, I hate you.
Be like, "Yo,
Alright.
what was in the snacks earlier? Jeez."
So this boulder is lifting off the ground with you guys kind of glued to it a little bit. You guys it's you guys are pulled towards it as it's lifting off the ground, and you guys see the kind of splash pattern or the streak pattern starts to sink a little bit. As the floor around where the boulder was starts to move mechanically and sink like a staircase showing up.
Oh.
Da 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 da.
I've seen these movies before. I've seen we just unleashed something, didn't we? We just did something utterly stupid. I can't believe we did this.
So who wants to descend into the cask of Amontillado?
So yeah, you guys are about 5 feet in the air at this point around the boulder, with the staircase starting to pull apart. When suddenly you hear a grinding noise, and one of the pieces of the floor collapses as clearly the mechanism has not held up. This seems to throw off the whole system, and the runes start to sputter on the boulder.
So does that mean we start all then?
Everyone use your other hand. We need to double down on this.
Try as you might, you cannot infuse more weight into it.
Tries to sink claws into the rock.
As the boulder
He's like, "Uh-oh."
comes crashing back down with you guys around it
Oh.
and punches through the floor.
Oh no.
As we're falling, Vanil will just and cast mage armor.
All right. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody as you guys crash through the floor of this the structure.
Oh,
Hold on,
boy.
do I have anything like that? Hold on, let me just. That is flat 10.
7,
Nice.
so 13.
All right.
Hey.
Well, that everyone manages to to tuck and roll a little bit, and no one gets supremely injured from that fall. As you guys fall about 20 feet, actually, into a cavern
Whoa.
below the previous room.
Well, that'll tenderize the nuggets.
See, David was just ready to kill us all with fall damage already.
I was about to say, what if we all rolled a 1? What would have happened?
You would have taken a little bit of fall damage. You guys were still under a little bit of like the weightlessness effect from the boulder, so it wouldn't have been lethal, but you would have taken a little bit of damage.
First time playing D&D and instant death.
I mean, you say it's only a little bit of damage, but I don't have a lot to start with.
I was about to say, I don't have much either. Oh my god.
It would have been fine. I
Sorry, I was just thinking hypotheticals. You're all good. I won't
good.
interrupt the flow of this.
Alright.
Carry on.
All right, you guys all gather your bearings as you're in this this look much more natural looking cavern below where below the chamber above. Vanil actually gets a call on her phone at this moment.
Oh shit! I have service. Hang on. Hello.
Vanil, it's Dr. Mesh here. Are you guys okay?
Well, first of all, I'm a little concerned that you decide to call me instead of anyone else.
Well, you're the one I knew would have their phone on them.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Kucheka in the corner, double checking his phone to make sure it didn't break.
Yeah, we all seem fine. That boulder was pretty cool. Let's see.
Really rocked our world.
Wow.
All right.
Sparky says it really rocked our world.
All right. All right. Stay put for a minute. Unless we'll get the crew to find a way for you guys out. What happened? Like, I saw the boulder rising. What'd you guys do to it? I thought that was just a. I was told by the crew that the boulder was just like a decorative piece.
Can I yell from the
Chris
back and be
Respect,
like, we fell in the hole?
I would like to say for the record that it was like that when we came into this room.
Respectfully, Dr. Meshi, it was glowing. So I don't know what you were expecting.
All right.
Is it dark down here or?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty dark. Who has dark vision here?
I was about to say, I think I do because Cat?
Yes,
I'm a
I
Hoots
do.
Mackenzie.
Let's see.
Yeah. Just a moment,
Yeah.
Dr. Meshi, and Vanil will take some moss and we'll like bite it until it starts glowing, and we'll cast light on a silver ring that they have that looks like it's made for a bigger finger.
All right.
That's on their thumb.
All right. Dr. Meshi over the phone says, "All right. Actually, you know what? Look around, see if there is like if you detect anything that might be a way out, like if you find like a draft or something like that. Just make sure you leave like some sort of trail so that the evacuation team can find you. But if you guys can find a way out faster, that'll be ideal. I don't want to do with the paperwork for this, but the faster you guys are out, the better. Wait. Okay, no, you guys need to move now, actually. Sorry. Those statues are coming to life, and Meshi hangs up the phone.
Yeah, Meshi hangs up and Vanil just sits there and goes, "Yeah, of course. We're safe and sound. Don't worry about us. We'll be out in a jiff." And we'll like angrily hang up and put it in their pocket.
Yeah. At this point, you guys start to hear like yells and like conflict from the hole above you guys.
Oh no.
Kucheka's just gripping own ears, just
It wasn't my fault, I swear.
Sparky, I swear, why can't you stop touching things?
It was shiny!
You know what,
It was
guys?
sparkly.
Good news is I think we are responsible now for Dr. Meshi's future career. So we can definitely use this to at least get an A in the class. But that doesn't help us if we all die. So I think we should potentially keep moving.
Blackmail, let's go.
Do we see
Uh,
any doors or hatches?
There, so this more natural looking cave, there actually is like a series of tunnels, leaving this cavern, like
How many would you say, like in the?
I think like varying size. There's maybe a half dozen like different tunnels. There's maybe like one or two large enough for any of you to fit. I mean, for all of you to fit.
Is there any that are like particularly tiny that I could fit in, or?
Yeah, probably. Like honestly, even the smallest ones you could probably fit in.
Okay.
Uh,
I just wanted to know that for knowledge.
Yeah, Kucheka sees you eyeing them, and immediately the hand is back on the tail, gripping very tightly. Like he's knelt down because he can't reach otherwise.
Why?
Just like picks you up from like the scruff of your shirt and just sits you up on the shoulder again, just like
Get back here.
So as you guys are looking around, you hear an explosion actually from up top where the researchers are, and you guys just barely see or have time to spot before it comes crashing down as one of the statues gets thrown into the hole and falls down where you guys are.
Oh my God.
is it shattered?
It is cracked, but it is still intact. It sits there for a moment before starting to move and then standing up and then starts to advancing you guys. I'll need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh no.
So
Initiative.
I can't roll.
8, but I have a -1 on initiative, and it's 7.
all right.
It's okay, Dani. You're not the lowest.
So far, I think I'm the highest.
You're supposed to be my protector.
Guys, maybe let's just talk to the let's just talk to the statue and see what it wants.
Is it a particular like? Is it a like a specific like? Does there any sort of qualities that stick out with the statue, or
It looks like it was a dwarf.
is it glowing?
It's not. Its eyes are glowing, but and there's a little bit of light coming from like the cracks. It's sustained as it fell. But other than that, it looks like it's just stone. With that, actually, Gage, you're first.
Oh shit.
How fitting.
Right.
I am going to try and put some distance between me and it.
All right. Let's have you back up. So then you get on your turn you can move, you take an action, and if you have one available, you take a bonus action. Bonus action is a different thing. It's not an extra action.
I'll cast Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So that's going to be a bonus action. So pick one of your allies, and they get a D6, I believe, right?
So who's at the front of the group currently?
Probably going to be Kucheka.
I'll cast it to her then.
All right. I will mark you as inspired. That's your bonus action. And then what do you want to do for your action?
Oh, I'm gonna add some flavor to that inspiration when it comes to my turn. I'm so excited.
You probably would have taken Vicious Mockery as the classic bard spell. Do you want to assume you would have taken that?
Yeah.
All right. I'll do a charisma saving throw. He is a rock, so not very charismatic. Or is it I think wisdom?
Enchant the rock.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll a D4.
Hey.
So you insult this thing. It takes 4 damage, and it now has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Or saving throw, I think. Oh, it's a D6 now, so I'm just gonna pop that up to 6. So it would have been normal.
Does your character say anything to like specifically to insult the rock?
Call it a rock lobster.
All right.
You just
You're
give it
being taken for granted.
a very disapproving look. Just like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed gaze you'd get from your parents.
All right. With that, Anna, you're up.
So Vanil will reach out and cast Bane.
All right. What do I have to do for that?
So it is a charisma saving throw. DC is 12.
Oof. That's an 18 even with a -2.
No. Okay. So that does nothing.
All right.
Very rude. And currently not in melee. So I will take a 5-step back and hope he cannot reach me.
All right. Is that it?
And then I do bonus action Bardic Inspiration.
All right. Who's getting inspired?
I will go ahead and give it to you, River.
All right.
Vanna will say, River, water breaks rocks. You got this.
Sure.
River's turn.
With that boost of confidence, she'll go up, and stand straight in front of it and say, to the golem, "All right, well, I think we've got off on a misunderstanding. But if you're able to like just chill out for a second, we can probably talk this out." And I guess I'll just try and see what, like, in the moment, like whether it seems to be looking to attack
Effective.
or yeah.
It does not respond to your words. It is still looking menacing.
All right, well, I tried. And so I'll
And that's my turn.
yeah. I'm gonna start with an unarmed strike, and we'll see see how that goes. Oh boy, that's an 8 to hit.
It is a slow-moving stone golem, so that'll still hit.
Oh wow, okay,
Yeah, no,
sweet.
this thing is damaged and slow. It is easy to hit.
Okay. All right, I'll roll damage first. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
To be honest, for a lot of you guys, this is probably the first time you've ever seen her like actually move reasonably fast, or like strike with actual force. So yeah, and she's kind of looking more for like weaknesses in the rock or something like that. It's very much not direct. It's kind of like looking around, seeing what she can actually target. And then I guess for a bonus action, I'll just make a second unarmed strike.
Sounds good.
Which is a 23 to hit, which I assume
Yep.
also hits. For another 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
All right, guys. I think it's fine now.
All right. Stone golem's turn. It's going to try and smash you.
Whoa.
Whoa, man, not cool.
Ask for consent first.
Does a 15 hit you?
It just misses actually.
All right. So it's going to do a slam attack towards you, and you're just going to just nimbly dodge out of the way.
Nice.
All right. It is Sparky's turn.
So, like, just because I'm trying to figure this out, is there anything like else notable about the statue outside of the fact that it's moving and partly glowing in the cracks?
No, nothing special.
You sure
just
there's
because
no like glowing hit spot?
well, I was
Oh,
gonna
a
say
shadow of the
because
Colossus.
I have detect magic. Would that like be beneficial in any way?
I'll let you know. Detect magic will just tell you that it is magic. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's all
I
you
didn't
get.
know if it would like detect a source or something
No.
of like with. Okay, well, damn.
But detect magic is there magic here, not a like what is this magic thing?
Okay.
Also, detect magic is blocked by 1 foot of stone. So depending on
Oh.
how thick this stone golem is, how many
we can
cues.
Man, so I guess I don't really have too many options outside of insult it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
I mean, you can hit it.
Yeah, you can stab it if you want to.
I have like I have my little piccolo. I don't think it's precious to me. I'm not gonna stab it with that. Rock and little tiny flute doesn't mix well. So yeah, I guess I'll use vicious mockery then. If that does that take an effect on it or
Yeah, so it'll make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. Does a 4 beat your spell save DC? So when you cast vicious mockery forces the target to make a wisdom saving throw, and it's to be versus your spell save DC. So if you look at your spell sheet, next to spell attack,
Okay.
you'll see the save DC, and that's for you is 12. So because I rolled only a 4, he fails this ADC. So go ahead and roll a d6 because they upgraded Vision Mockery.
Because mine's it's a D4 on Vicious Mockery.
That's because you have the legacy version for some reason.
Okay, so I should change that, huh?
Yeah, we'll fix these
Yeah.
things.
I got a 5.
All right.
Woo!
It again has disadvantage. All right. Check us up.
This is so much earlier than I was expecting. So Kucheka is very clearly like kind of struck with fear and is just gazing at this thing like shaking but slowly looking around and seeing how his friends classmates have gotten together and are trying to fight this thing and is trying to search for something in his heart, and then remembers the backpack on his back. Takes a deep breath, and suddenly he takes a smoke bomb out of his pocket and throws it on the ground, and in a bloom of pink smoke, suddenly Kucheka is standing there in bright red samurai armor, hair now flicked up in a mohawk. He stands there.
And I'll be like, oh hell yeah, they're popping up.
Worthless statue, you think you can defeat me, shining music? And we'll reach out and touch it, casting inflict wounds.
All right. Is that what kind of save is that?
That is a con save, 13.
That's a 10.
All right, so that is 2d10. All right, we got 7 damage.
All right. As you reach out to touch it, the necrotic energy flows from your hand, and the statue starts to crumble into dust as you manage to defeat it with that burst of necrotic energy.
It's super effective, maybe.
Dark versus right.
All right.
Wait.
And there's now a pile of like crumbled statue bits in the middle of you guys.
Hey. So is it dead?
It's dead.
Wait,
Oh, it dead.
It's dead.
wait, Vanil, did you get that?
I'm
On
gonna scratch the dust.
What?
Vanil, did you get that on camera?
No, I didn't think I'd need to include notes of how we almost died, falling down a hole, and then getting thrown a golem.
Okay, because that was really cool.
The one time this bitch doesn't have her camera on.
Listen, I'm already saving up for Google glasses. It's gonna be fine.
While you are all distracted, Kucheka suddenly looks back to normal, just in a sweater. You gaze out of the corner of your eye, see them quickly stuffing the armor back into their big backpack and slinging it over their shoulder, messing their hair down, and just...
I'll go up to them comfortingly and being like, "You did good. Like, it's the good boy." Words of encouragement.
Hey, Kucheka, you just like took down that whole thing like basically by yourself.
No. Everyone was doing things. I just I thought I could contribute, and it was totally just like the last little bit that was me. Yeah.
I'll try and mouth silently to people, be like, "Don't let it be." Just let them. Just let it. Don't acknowledge it. Things happened. Shh.
Oh, well, besides destroying possibly like, I guess like some important artifacts or something, I think today's been going pretty good so far.
At that, Kucheka is back to just gripping their like fur again, just staring at what remains, and just like you can hear them calculating numbers under their breath of like how much money this would cost.
Well, to be fair, we didn't cause the boulder to fly in the air and then smash through the ancient mechanism that was here. That was kind of its own fault.
Yeah.
It tried to hit us first.
Yeah.
Shoddy craftsmanship, really.
Also, as Vanil said that, they realized like, oh, this might be a religious site, and we'll start investigating and combing through for any sort of
All right, so we should probably find a way out because my parents are gonna get mad if I don't like get home in good time.
what's a parent?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like what are they? What is it?
My mom and dad?
What are those?
What-
And
They
like Vanil is like asking questions but still like shifting around trying to find any sort of like religious iconography that they can take with them.
I feel like we all have them, right? Like River's looking around to the other guys like, wait, am I this is we all have parents, right guys?
Kucheka is not acknowledging you at all. Kucheka is also looking around for an exit.
Am I weird for having
Can I
parents?
try and gaslight them and be like, no, I was just brought into existence because that's how godly I am?
Or
I mean like what purpose do parents serve?
Like I think they tell you what to do, and give you money sometimes.
Vanna will stop,
This
stand up, turn
bitch.
around. Are they an employer?
Uh, I don't think either of my parents are actual employers. I like one of them. I think runs the school we go to. Yeah, and the other one
You-
works for like a major firm.
You think?
Yeah,
So parents are employees?
they can be, I guess.
during this tangent conversation,
Kucheka.
Dani, Sparky will see out of the corner right with the the klepto vision.
Yes.
Another
5K klepto.
another streak of something shiny as you see peeking out of one of the tunnels is one of these guys, and I'll put it in the roll 20.
What that bigger than me? What is it?
It is not that
Oh,
large.
Wow.
Butlet.
It is very small. In fact, it is. If you guys might recognize it as a bullet. It'd be a bullet pup.
Oh, sorry, bullet, not butlet. Sorry.
Butlet.
I was
I
like,
wanna fight the butlet.
oh my
It's
god,
so
it's a
cute.
butlet.
This little bullet pup. As soon as it sees you spot it, it's gonna scamper down the tunnel that it was in.
He's tiny.
I mean, because it's about. Is it like bigger than me?
It's about your size, honestly.
It's just
okay.
a baby.
So it poses no threat. Probably. I don't know what they are.
Bullets are described as land sharks. They burrow.
They swim through the ground, pretty much.
In fact, the tunnels around here that are coming out of here look like they could have been made by bullets. And so perhaps the reason why the structure collapsed is because there's that you guys are actually in a bullet nest. And that has disrupted the mechanisms of this tube.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as we catch sight with it, I almost said Kitasha, but that's the wrong character. Vanil will swing their ring that has light still cast on it, and we'll hit record and we'll see. So we just got in touch with the local wildlife. I don't know if we should touch it. It was very cute.
It scampers away
We
down
killed that
the tunnel.
and then like we killed that statue.
I'd like to yell out in the distance, like, "Oh, so you record that?" But
And-
yeah, I most definitely would be like, "Oh, wait, hold up," because I don't think my character would necessarily recognize it as necessarily like a monster at first. They would just see something particularly shiny looking and be like, "Ooh, wait," and kind of get closer toward it.
Yeah, it's running down the tunnel at this point. So It's trying to it is running away at this moment.
I want to follow it.
All right.
Should we?
Is
it maybe it'll lead
anyone
us
else
somewhere?
gonna follow as well, or are they just gonna you guys just gonna let Sparky run away?
How
They
big?
might-
How big is the tunnel?
The tunnel's big enough for Kucheka.
I
Kucheka
feel
the
like
is
chase
walk or
begins.
crawl.
It might be leading us somewhere. We should definitely follow it.
Kucheka's just gonna follow Sparky with just a dejected look on his face.
Tired of this shit.
Real quick, David,
Yeah.
can we still hear the noises of like the statues coming to life from like up above us?
Yeah, there is definitely still the sounds of fighting from the area above you.
But unless one of us can like jump 20 feet straight up, we're probably not going to be able to help with that.
No.
I don't. None of us are Mako. We can't do it.
I think I could jump 20 feet in the air. What do you think?
None of us are Kitasha who can almost fly.
Wait, hey, Kucheka, you're pretty strong, right?
Uh,
Yeah, you are. You are
I guess.
strong, buddy.
I guess.
You want to throw someone up? It's just like could you throw someone like 10 feet, 15 feet?
Unlikely.
I don't think so.
Is there anybody that's capable of doing that?
I mean, like they maybe could throw Sparky just because
Sparky?
like I don't know, like how far can you throw, you know,
A cat.
an 8-pound cat?
We've all been there.
Is this going to be a situation where you deject my way of wanting to go after the shiny, grab me and just go
I figure at this point,
tired of this? Carry on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the.
That's all
story.
good.
It's kind of
actually,
funny idea.
so at this point, is everyone running down, following the bullet puppy, basically?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Vanil will like take a beat and then we'll go, and we'll follow with the
Yeah, I
only
was-
light source.
All right.
I was gonna check.
I can see.
I can go in the dark.
Okay, so bless is something I have to hold concentration on, so I can't try to send bless up because it would be technically in the radius of bless.
I
If I
think
send
the
it
issue is
upward?
I think you have to see the targets for Bless, don't you?
It doesn't say that. It just says within range.
All right.
Don't
But
tell
it-
me you're trying to bless our teacher.
All right.
I'd kind of like
teacher.
him to be alive to help us get home.
The Dragonborn we have blackmail on.
All right.
Let him
Maybe we should
die.
give him a call.
So as you all start heading down the tunnel, following that bullet pup, that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Oh,
Mhm.
awesome.
So next time you will maybe find out where that bullet's going. Maybe you'll find a way out of this cave.